Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Monster Super League. It's your boy Odin, and today we're going to be doing the Primo Festival for the Midsummer Miho. As you guys know, I pretty much already have all of the Mihos that I need, so this will essentially just be a quick summon for any additional copies that I could use to level up some of my alternate copies that I have. And before I get too deep into it, I will let you guys know that the dark one is obviously going to be the one that you're going to want to hunt the most. After her, you may want to invest on the fire one. And the reason why I say the dark and the fire one are probably the best is because, as you guys know, there are very few limited monsters that have a particular set of skills that are very good for Apophis. And those two being probably the top two out of the Midsummer Mihos. The wood one is obviously a really good choice as well. I've been able to do with just one of her for the past year though, so I would say that she's probably my third favorite choice. But in today's summons, I would like to pick up a second wood one because I have been using more of her as a backup. Obviously, at the time when the Midsummer Miho came out, there were very few monsters with lethal strikes, so she was very important. Now we have multiple other characters out there, such as the Sariel, the Wood Sariel with double lethal strike, and so there's a couple other monsters that you can use now in their place. But I would still say that the Midsummer Miho does bring quite a bit of value to your roster. So if you are looking to spend some of your Astro Gems, she's a pretty good choice to do so. Really doubling back on what I said last month on my last video during the Fire Siren and the Light and Dark Siren summon Primo Festival. I do think that the Midsummer Miho is a lot better than the Sirens, but I will say that the Fire Siren is really good, just because her potential for a fully booked skill set, plus her being a new attack downer with both offense and defense, does make her really good for Apophis. So I've been testing her out and using her. I actually ended up going a couple extra rounds last month, and I did pick up another 2 sets of the fire one. I got really lucky because I was really getting to the point where I was like, okay, if I don't pull, or if I pull another wood one, I was going to be really mad because I picked up quite a few. But yeah, getting back to this video, guys, really, the light one is okay. I don't think that a lot of you guys will really need 3 of her the way that I did. I remember when I did the Midsummer Miho summons, I went pretty hard, and I got really lucky on some of the guaranteed eggs where I picked up a couple of the light and the dark ones. So but I would say, guys, really, if you're hunting and picking to try to figure out which one's the best one you want, I would definitely go for the dark one, the fire one, and then the wood one. The water one is essentially a same copy of the fire Draka. So I think that she is a very good substitute, but she does have 90% instead of 100% puncture. So the fire Draka is still going to be slightly better than the water one. However, there is no other water puncture mon. So there you go, guys. She might be one of those monsters that you need to pick up, for things like the water tower of chaos. Although I will say that Curse is probably your better option in water tower of chaos, as Curse does a little bit more damage than puncture. Granted, you can survive some of the hits, relying on RNG and that type of thing. But yeah, so anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and basically just go with my summons here. These are all free to play Astro Gems. You can definitely pick up a couple copies of the tickets from the event shop. There are 3 that you can purchase, and all you got to do is just run the story. You'll pick up the little flowers, and you can exchange those flowers for items that are in here. You can also complete the story, and you can pick up all these other extra flowers here. So there's plenty in there for you guys to pick up. And then, of course, you can also get these flowers just by doing the gems, the trinkets, and just doing your regular dailies, and then just obviously doing some of the summons. I'm probably going to be purchasing the Gleams first. I didn't mean to back out of that, because the Gleam shop is obviously going to be some of the better thing that you can get right now for her. The Gleams that are going to help you level her to Evo 2, Evo 2 and Evo 3. I don't think people should be wasting copies of her to get her to Evo 3. I think that if you can pick up a couple copies of the Midsummer Miho, keep them, and just over time use the super holy gleams that you can buy from the world boss event. Yeah, so let me go ahead and back out of here because I did not mean to do that. and then we'll go ahead and start the summons. And I am only going to go to the first guaranteed egg. Like I said, I have plenty copies of her, and I've been able to do with just her on Evo 2, so I don't think that I need to go hard during this Primo Festival. So, all right, we got our first one, and look at that. Right off the bat, we ended up with the wood one. So that's an absolute win for me because I was looking for another copy of the wood one, so I will take that. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, if you are summoning for the Midsummer Miho. Like I said, I do know that a lot of you guys are really low on Astro Gems because you probably went pretty hardcore on the there's another fire Miho on the Siren Primo Festival. You know, they kind of snuck this one up on us by calling it a limited Primo Festival. So yeah, it was kind of crappy, but it is what it is. I will say my luck right now with the you know, Midsummer Mihos is a lot better than it was with the Sirens, though, because man, the Siren really left me quite salty. I think I ended up going pretty much a full round and a little bit more. I want to say maybe like an extra 200 or 300 summons on the what do you call it, on the Siren Primo Festival. And you know, we did have like 20 days to do this too, so I was able to use you know, some grinded Astro Gems. I also rebirthed a lot of Nat Force for Astro Gems. I was also got lucky. Water Glinda. I got lucky, and I also did do quite a bit of arenas, and the world boss gave me quite a few different sets of gleams that I could use and a couple extra copies. Wow, back-to-back Midsummer Mihos. Yeah, so this is good. But yeah, anyways, I did end up, like I said, getting pretty lucky with Astro Gems and pulls on the last like week before the Siren left, so it wasn't all whirled out tickets and things like that. All right, so this should be the guaranteed, and we'll find out what we're gonna get from here. But I mean, I picked up 3 copies in 120 multis, or 12 multis, so that's not bad. I'm hoping I pull another wood one, and then I'll be done. And another water one. That's okay. Remember, guys, you do get a free copy of the water one as well from doing the missions in here. Let me go ahead and collect these, I guess. You can always pick up some more tickets. I don't really know if I want to do any more summons. I kind of feel like I should save these tickets for the anniversary at this point. But yeah, you can pick, if you do the emissions, guys, and you do the story quest, you'll actually pick up a free copy of the water one. And you guys can search through my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to it below, but I did do a full review on the water one, and I even showcased her at Evo 2, pretty much doing all of Tower of Chaos. And she was really good. You know, if you use her with like a Fire Kraken the way that I did on my video, you can pretty much clear all of Tower of Chaos levels 1 through 120 with pretty good ease. You know, just an attack crit rate or attack crit damage. So, you know, for you guys out there that are trying to, you know, decide whether or not the Evo 2 one is good enough, she is. You know, if to clear most of the game, Evo 2 is more than good enough. Really, the only thing you gotta hunt and pick is your gems. Was as all of you guys know, that is the major battle with Monster Super League. Is you can collect every Astromon you want, but if the gems are giving you really hard time, you're not gonna pick up anything good. But yeah, so I think I will pick up these 3 tickets, may as well, and we'll just see if we can pick up any extra copies. After this, though, I will say I'm probably going to be saving all of my Astro Gems for the festival, for the anniversary, I should say, because the anniversary really is going to be one of those places where you'll get, you know, double crystal rates, or I don't really know. I think it might be Black Friday sales when they do the double crystal rates. I remember one year they did double crystal rates for the anniversary, but since then they haven't really done that, and I really wish that they would. Probably should have set my notifications to silent, but whatever. Problems when you're recording on an iPad, I guess. But yeah, guys, definitely, like I said, start saving your Astro Gems for the anniversary. That's definitely where you want to get some good value, or start saving them for the Black Friday event. Like I said, that's also another good way to get good value for, you know, you're picking up crystals. The crystals are going to give you gleams every month, and they're also going to give you you know, different things like the legendary eggs. You can go do that as well. So let's go ahead and go to the oh, and here, if you guys are wondering whether or not I purchased anything, no, I did not. Everything is still in here. I'm pretty much staying away from doing anything with pay to win anymore. Even as Mouse Super League, I have like a ton of characters already, and like I have everything that I need to complete the game. So there's really no need to whale out anymore. Like I said, I kind of went a little crazy for the Siren, but other than that, not really anything else that you really need to whale out for. But here it is, guys. These legendary light and dark eggs, you'll be able to purchase 3 of these during the anniversary or during Black Friday, I believe, and they'll be like 1/3 of the price. I think that they're 50% off. So, you know, you do the math, that'll basically cost you around 900 crystals. So make sure you guys start saving your crystals right there. You know, I'm sitting almost at 5,000. I've bought quite a few 5-star books over the year, but I definitely recommend you guys to save the crystals from now on until the anniversary. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do the quick little video for you guys so that you can, you know, have something to watch in case you don't have any Astro Gems and you're still trying to figure out, you know, whether or not you should summon for the Miho. You have pretty much from now until the 21st, so that's 20 days to pick up, you know, some Astro Gems, and you know, make sure you guys are doing your sliming. That's an extra, like, between now and when the event ends, you should have 3,000 Astro Gems just from sliming, 1,000 a week. You know, and do it so that you do, like, you know, 1 Evo 3 a day. That way, by the time that you get to like Sunday, you've already collected 7 out of your 10, you know, Evo 3 rewards. So you should have at least, you know, 600 Astro Gems just sitting in your in your inventory. So make sure you guys actually do the sliming, like I said. And plus, if you do the sliming once a day, like at least one of the rounds a day, by the time that you get to Sunday, you're not just sitting there for like 1 hour just capturing and trying to slime everything last minute. So do that. I do that every single day. I'll log in. I'll do, you know, quick 10 minutes to capture 16 slimes and, you know, slime away. So definitely a good tip for you guys there to, you know, stop some of that burnout, because I'm sure most of you guys are probably burned out, you know, from doing the ads, doing the dailies, doing the events, doing the weeklies, doing the monthlies. Like, you know, it can definitely get up there. And especially because, like, you know, the game itself is really geared to keep you in the game as long as possible. You know, I definitely recommend you guys to start doing your sliming now. But as you guys saw, I mean, I got a pretty good pool of Nat 5s. We ended up with, let's see, 3 from the regular pool. And I think I ended up getting +1 from the guaranteed. So we got 5 Midsummer Mihos in total and 1 limited, which was the Glinda. So I would say the rates are pretty good. Got plenty of Nat 4s here. I'm probably gonna rebirth quite a few of these, to be honest with you. The Pixie rebirth is going on. I don't need any copies of the Pixie because I have everything that I need. I think I have like 3 light, 3 fire, 2 or 3 dark ones, and I think like 1 copy of the water and the wood one. But, you know, pretty good time to rebirth some of these Nat 4s and pick up some free gems. Obviously, you know, you could release them and pick up some gems that way and some essence. So, you know, depending on what you guys need, you know, go ahead and do that. I might just rebirth because it's easier for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And stay tuned for some more videos coming here soon. Good luck on you guys on your Primo Festival summons. Hopefully you guys get what you need. And in the meantime, make sure to hit us up on the Discord if you have any questions, or you know, if you're looking for some good clans. I think we have like 1 or 2 spots open in our clan this month. So, you know, let us know if you're looking for a clan. Very active. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you all in the next video. And I wish you all the best. Good luck.